What's up everyone? Welcome back to Automotive, your go-to spot for everything on four wheels, from futuristic EVs to timeless classics. And today, we've got something pretty special to talk about. Volkswagen is back at it, and this time, they're not just leaning on nostalgia, they're reimagining it. We're talking about the 2026 VW ID. Buzz, a modern electric twist on the iconic microbus that once defined an era. You know it, you've seen it in old photos, surf movies, maybe even your parents' garage. Well, now it's back, and it's ready for the future. So let's get right into it. The 2026 ID. Buzz isn't just a retro rebirth, it's a fully electric minivan that blends vintage charm with cutting-edge tech, serious practicality, and yes, that undeniable cool factor that made the original such a legend. From the outside, this thing looks like it rolled straight off the concept stage and onto the street. Volkswagen has kept that playful, boxy silhouette, the wide smiley face up front, and those short overhangs that give it a squat, planted stance. It's futuristic, but familiar. It looks like something that would feel at home in a 1970s beach town in a 2030 smart city. But let's talk size first. Compared to earlier versions, this one's available in both standard and long wheelbase variants. For the US market, we're getting the extended version, and honestly, that's a smart move. With the wheelbase stretched to around 127.5 inches, almost identical to the current Atlas, there's actual space for 3 full rows of passengers. Not many electric vehicles can say that right now. In the cargo room, with the rear seats down, you're looking at over 80 cubic feet. That's weekend getaways, surfboards, road trip gear, you name it. Powering the ID. Buzz is VW's tried and true MEB electric architecture. In the 2026 model, the rear-wheel drive version gives you 282 horsepower, up from previous iterations, thanks to the new AB 550 electric motor. And if that's not enough juice for you, there's a dual-motor all-wheel drive version called the GTX that pumps out around 330 horsepower. Now we're talking some serious van speed. No joke, this isn't your grandpa's camper van. 0 to 60 comes in at just under 6 seconds in the GTX trim, which is wild considering its size and shape. You've got a van here that can pull off acceleration numbers comparable to hot hatches from just a few years ago. And when it comes to range, VW's playing the long game. The US model comes with a larger 91 kWh battery pack, again, tailored for longer road trips and that growing demand for EVs that can go the distance. While official EPA estimates haven't dropped yet, we're expecting around 260 to 280 miles on a full charge. And with DC fast charging up to 170 kilowatts, you're looking at an 80% charge in just about 30 minutes. Perfect for a quick stop at a highway charging station while you grab some snacks and stretch your legs. Now let's take a moment to talk about the interior. VW didn't just slap some screens into a classic design and call it a day. The cabin of the ID. Buzz is airy, open, and minimalist in a way that feels purposeful, not sparse. You've got sustainable materials all over the place, recycled plastics, eco-friendly fabrics, even a leather-free steering wheel. It feels modern, but more importantly, it feels intentional. There's a 12.9-inch touchscreen sitting front and center, with VW's latest infotainment software that, thankfully, now includes physical sliders for volume and climate. Yes, they listen to us. There's also a head-up display, voice commands, and a fully digital driver cluster. And for those sitting in back, massive panoramic glass roof, reclining seats, USB-C ports everywhere, and even ambient lighting that shifts colors depending on your drive mode or time of day. This is a van that makes passengers feel like VIPs. But it's not just about comfort, it's about functionality too. There's modular seating, storage bins tucked under seats, tables that fold out, and a rear cargo area that transforms depending on what you're carrying. Whether you're hauling kids, bikes, or band equipment, the Buzz adapts. And let's not forget the optional pop-up camper conversion that's rumored to be on the way, that could make this the ultimate electric adventure vehicle. Driving the ID. Buzz is where things get even more interesting. Thanks to the flat battery layout and rear motor setup, it handles surprisingly well. It's not a sports car, but the low center of gravity means it doesn't feel like it's going to topple over in corners. The steering is light but direct, and with all that torque available instantly, you'll find yourself grinning every time you pull away from a stoplight. Plus, With the regenerative braking system, you can dial in how much you want the car to slow down when you lift off the pedal, great for maximizing efficiency or just for that one-pedal driving feel. Another thing that really makes the ID. Buzz stand out is the personality. This isn't a soulless, tech-heavy EV, it's got character. The two-tone paint jobs, the little smile embedded into the front fascia, the throwback VW logos, it's a rolling tribute to an icon, while still being totally fresh. People notice it, people smile at it, it's a conversation starter, even when it's just parked. And if you're wondering about safety and driver assistance features, don't worry, VW loaded this thing up. You've got adaptive cruise, lane centering, emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and even automated parking. In fact, there's a level 2 plus driver assistance system in the works that's supposed to take some of the stress off highway trips and daily commutes. So, what's the price of all this retro-futuristic fun? While final numbers are still pending, we're expecting a starting price somewhere around the mid-$50,000 range, with higher trims pushing into the $70,000 territory. Not cheap, but when you consider what you're getting, space, tech, performance, and uniqueness, it's a compelling package, especially for families and adventurers looking to go electric without sacrificing personality. At the end of the day, the 2026 VW ID. Buzz is more than just a car, it's a cultural comeback. It's the spirit of freedom and exploration, remixed for a new generation. It's proof that EVs don't have to be sterile or boring. They can be fun, they can be stylish, they can even be a little weird, in the best possible way. So whether you're a die-hard VW fan, an EV early adopter, or just someone who appreciates a good-looking van that's packed with practicality and soul, the ID. Buzz deserves a spot on your radar. That's it for today's deep dive. If you like this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let us know in the comments, would you drive the new ID? Buzz, what do you think about retro-inspired EVs? We're always reading and replying to your takes. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel. This is Automotive, signing off.